Here's a twist no one saw coming. Despite all the hype, Greta Thunberg's latest humanitarian mission to Gaza might never even make it to shore. A maritime law expert has thrown cold water on the flotilla's chances, citing logistical nightmares and Israel's legal right to enforce a blockade. Let's unpack why this high-profile effort could end up as a symbolic gesture rather than a lifeline for Gaza's civilians, and why this debate is sparking fierce arguments across the globe. The global Samud Flotilla, a fleet of roughly 70 boats carrying food, water, and medical supplies, set sail from Barcelona in late August 2025. Thunberg, flanked by celebrities like Game of Thrones actor Liam Cunningham and former Barcelona mayor Ada Colau, framed the voyage as a fight for survival. But here's where it gets controversial. Even if the ships reach Gaza by early September, they might not be able to offload a single crate of aid. Why? Simple math and geography. Gaza lacks a functional port capable of handling such a massive influx of cargo. The only option is a tiny fishing harbor, which experts agree is woefully inadequate. Professor James Kraska, a U.S. Naval War College expert in maritime law, laid out the problem starkly. Gaza's coastline isn't equipped for this. The U.S. tried building a temporary port years ago at a cost of $200 million, but it collapsed due to harsh weather. That's not just a technical hurdle, it's a reality check. And this isn't just about infrastructure. Israel maintains a security perimeter at sea, arguing it's a lawful measure during wartime to prevent weapons from entering. Kraska confirmed that under international law, Israel's blockade is technically defensible if it meets strict criteria like transparency, proportionality, and impartiality. But here's the rub. Does enforcing a blockade during war truly protect civilians, or does it inadvertently harm them by restricting aid? Thunberg's team insists the mission is about basic human survival. She accused Israel of violating international law by intercepting vessels in international waters and denying aid to Gaza's 2.3 million residents. Yet her critics counter that conflating humanitarian aid with political activism undermines the very people she claims to help. This is not her first attempt. In June 2025, Israeli authorities seized her yacht, the Madeleine, and deported her after halting the initial flotilla. Thunberg called it a violation of international law, but Israel defended its actions as necessary for security. And this is the part most people miss. The debate isn't just legal, it's tactical. Kraska emphasized that Israel's blockade isn't just about rules on paper. It's a calculated move to weigh military safety against humanitarian needs. Both sides are juggling these factors, he said. There's no single narrative here, just a tangled web of law, politics, and survival. But should the world prioritize legal technicalities over the suffering of civilians? Or is Thunberg's approach more performative than practical? So, who's right? Does Israel's blockade protect its citizens while inadvertently harming Gazans? Is Thunberg's flotilla a noble act of defiance, or a misguided stunt that distracts from the real solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This one's far from settled.